Welcome to this video presentation where we want to solve this paper, the United Republic of Tanzania, National Examinations Council Zambia Form 2 National Assessment, Basic Mathematics, and the code is 041. You need to know that you must write this exam in 2 hours, 30 minutes. And this paper was written in the year 2020. So before you start writing, it is always important that you read through the instructions. So one of the instructions here is saying the paper consists of 10 compulsory questions. So meaning that you must answer all of them. All right. Another important I think instruction is this part. All communication devices and calculators are not allowed in the exam room. All right, so take note of that. So in this video presentation, we'll do the first 5 questions. Then the last 5 will be done in the next video. Okay, let's start. Write each of the numbers 18, 24, and 36 as a product of prime factors, and hence find the greatest common factor. Now, before we do that, you need to know what a prime number is. A prime number is a number that has got 2 factors. That is the number 1, a prime number, and the number itself. All right? So what are these prime numbers? 2, 3, 5, 7, so on and so forth. All right? So all these numbers, they have one thing in common, and that is they only have 2 factors, 1 and the number itself. All right. Now, by prime factors, we are saying we need prime numbers that are factors of that number. So for 18, we can easily do this table. Then here we'll be slotting in the prime numbers, which are factors of 18. Remember, we said the first prime number is 2, and 2 is a factor of 18. So 2 into 18 is 9. 2 cannot divide into 9 exactly. Hence, we pick the next prime factor, or the next prime number, which is 3. 3 can divide into 9. All right? So 3 into 9, it is 3. 3 can still divide into 9. It is 1. The moment you find 1, then you stop. The moment you find 1, then you are done, you stop. So it means this one, 18 can be written as 2 times 3 times 3. Right? That's that for that one. Then for 24, we do the same. So we try to bring the first prime number, which is a 2. 2 into 24 is 12. You bring down 2. 2 into 12 is 6. You bring down 2 again. 2 into 6 is 3. You bring now 3. 3 into 3 is 1. It means the prime factor of 24 are, the product of prime factors is 2 by 2 by 3. All right? By 2, sorry, again, by 3. And the last one is 36. The last one is 36. So the first prime factor is a 2. 2 into 36 is 18. You bring 2. 2 into 18 is 9. Now, 2 cannot divide into 9 exactly. Hence, I bring in the next prime factor, which is 3. 3 into 9 is 3. You can still maintain the 3. 3 into 3 is 1. So you stop. Meaning that as a product of prime factors, 36 can be written as 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. All right. So that is how you can express those as a product of prime factors. Then, of these factors, let's go for the highest common factor. So here, there, here, and here, the highest common factor. So the highest or greatest common factor is a 3. Then we are done. Okay, take note, this one is just a repetition, so we are here now. I'm sure this should have been number 3. This is B. All right, so this is the question. Write this number 0.009765 A, or Roman numeral 1, 3 decimal places. So after a point, we count 2 numbers or 2 digits, 1, 2, 3. You cut here and consider 7 as 1. 1 plus 9, it is a 10. 0, you keep a 1. That 1 plus 0, it is a 1. Here there is a 0.0. This is your answer. That is your answer. The number 2, connect to 3 significant figures. So when you look at this number, the zeros before the numbers are not significant. So we only have 4 significant figures. So to write it to 3 significant figures, you're going to say 1, 2, 3. You cut a line and consider this number. So 5 will be taken as 1. 1 plus 6, it will be 7. So I've got the answer here is 0.00977. Okay, then number 3. State the place value of 9. All right, so these are, so the place value of 9, so these are, after a point, this is ones, tens, and hundreds. All right, so this is the hundreds. All right, or you write it in words, you can say hundreds. Okay, so we go to the next question. Question 2. In case it is not clear, 2a, find the value of the expression. The expression, this is 2a. The expression is 5 over 2 minus 3 as a whole number, then 3 over 5 plus 1 over 5 minus 4 over 5. So we find the value of that expression. So we can deal with what we have in the brackets. So we can change this into an improper fraction by saying 5 times 3, which is a 15. 15 plus 3, it is 18 over 5 plus 5 by 1 is a 5 plus 1 is a 6 over 5 minus 4 over 5. Now take note, here the denominators are the same. So if the denominators are the same, we can deal with the numerators. What does this imply? We'll have 5 over 3 minus, so you deal with the numerators and maintain the denominator. So we have got 18 plus 6 minus 4 over 5. So this is equal to, this will imply that we've got 5 over 2 minus 18 plus 6 minus 4. You're going to get 21 divided by 5. All right. So in this case, we can remove now the brackets and find the common denominator here. So what we can do, you can multiply 2 by 5, you get 10. And because of that, you're going to say 5 by 5 is 25 minus 2 by 21, it is 42. So what does this give us? It will give us negative 17 over 10. So since it is an improper fraction, we can change it into a proper fraction. Maybe, we change it into a mixed fraction, sorry. So we have, this will imply that we have negative 1, because 10 into 17 is 1. Remainder 7 over 10. That one is our answer. All right, so we go to B. B. In a sales promotion, the price of a shirt costing 15 shillings is reduced by 15%. What is the new price? All right. So this shirt is costing, the cost is 15 shillings. All right. 15 shillings. Now, but this shirt is reduced by 15%. What is the cost of the new price? So the new price, what is the new price? Yeah, sorry. The new price will be equal to, since the shirt has been reduced by 85. So we are going to say the cost of the shirt now will be 100%. We know the total percentage is 100. 100% minus 15%, but we get the current price. This should be multiplied by the current price, which is 15 shillings. I hope that is okay. It is 15 shillings. So what does it mean? 100 minus 15, it is 85%. 5% is the same as 85 divided by 100 times 15 shillings. All right. So this 100 into 15,000, you remain with 150,000. Therefore, you have 85 times 150 shillings. Okay. And once you multiply, this will give you, let me just write it here. Once you multiply that, you need to take your time. It's going to give you 12,750 after a reduction shillings, after a reduction of 15%. So you'll be selling at 12,750 shillings. This was Roman numeral 1, take note. So there is Roman numeral 2. Change 0 0.56 into a fraction in its simplest form. So to do that, you introduce a dummy one, and imagine, a dummy one which has got no effect. Then you multiply by 100, even here 100. This is also a dummy number because it will give us 1. 1 by 0.56 to be 0.56. But why did we choose 100? It's because we have got 2 decimal places here. So if there were 3, you'd have multiplied by 1,000. Okay, so that's the case. What are we saying? This will imply that 0.56 by 100, you have got 56. 1 by 100, you get 100. What does this imply? You can reduce, you can find a number that can divide into 56 and 100 without leaving any remainder. Maybe we can use 4. 4 here, we get 14. Was 4 into that one is 1, remainder 1. So 4 into 16 is 4. So 4 into 100 is 25. Therefore, the fraction is 14 divided by 25. All right. Next, a lorry carries 7.2 tons. 7.2 tons of sand from the mining area to the industrial site. On the way, 230 kg of sand either fall off or blow away. What mass of sand will remain by the end of the journey? Give answers in tons. So as you are starting, you have got 4.2 tons, but 230 kgs is swept away. Maybe by the wind, or it falls off. Now we want to find the mass that will remain, but the mass should be in tons. Now we can convert. We can say 1 ton gives us 1,000 kgs. All right, 1,000 kgs. Now, if I've got 230 kgs, what is that in terms of tons? So that I know how many tons were swept away. I'll say 230 kgs. This should produce the number of tons we're looking for. So the kgs are going to cancel because we are dealing with the ratios now. So the kgs are going to cancel. So this will cancel. So you're going to multiply this, and then you multiply this, meaning that you're going to say x times 100. All right, take note. This is x by 100, or 1,000, is equal to 230 tons. Because 1 by 230 is 230. So we divide by 1,000. We divide by 1,000. All right, so the number of tons that will come from 330 kgs will be, we can divide this 0 and 0. Then say 23 over 100. What does this mean? What that means is, sorry for that. What that means is, you're going to say x is equal to 100 into 23 is a 0, you add a point. But after adding a point, you add a 0 here. So 100 into 230, it is 2. What is your remainder? It is a 30. Add another 0, I've got 300. 100 into 300, it is a 3. But if you're able to do direct, you can go ahead. So it means 0.24 tons is the one that falls off. Then what is the balance? Or how much sand will remain? So the balance will be equal to the total number of tons as the truck was starting off from the mining area, which is 4.2, minus, or we subtract this that has been blown off, 3 tons. So what we can introduce a 0 here. All right, so we are going to have a 1 being here remain with a 1. Therefore, I've got 10 minus 3, it is 7. Can get a 1, you have 6. You put there, you have 11. 11, take note, 11 minus 2 is 9. And 6 minus 0, it is 6. So, by the time it will be going to the industrial site, there will be 6.97 tons of sand. Okay, that is our answer. Then we go to B. All right, we go to B. That is question 3B. Okay, so we are saying an article. An article was sold for 160,000 shillings. So it was sold for 160,000 shillings at a profit of 25%. I mean, 25%. So meaning the actual cost, it is 100, but you make 25% more. All right. So which is the 125% now. So this 160 is represents 125% in totality. Now, find the buying price of the article. Find the value when you have 100%. 100% will represent the buying price of the article. So we are going to say 100%. So we want the amount here, which we can say X. So we can cancel this. All right. Then we'll say this is equal to 160,000, which is equal to, we can find a number that we can divide in both, and that number is 25. 25 into 125, it is 5. Here it will be 4. Then we have got our X. Meaning that we'll say, take note, this is X. We'll say X times 5 is equal to 4 times 160. So to find X, we have 5. Here we have 5. All right, so we have what X is equal to 4 times 160,000. So you can divide now over 5. So 5 into 5 is 1. 5 into 16 is 3, remainder 1. And that into 10, it is 2. So our answer will be 4 times 32 which will give us 128 shillings. So 128. So before making a profit of 128,000, before making a profit of 25%, the article was bought for 128 shillings. All right. You can go to the next question now. Go to the next question. Find the values of x. So we have got this polygon. Like that. This is 98. This is 98. Take note. 98. This is y. This is x. And this is 2x. This is 32. So we want to find the value of what? X. So what we can do is, since this is a straight angle, we know that x plus y should give us 180 degrees. Now, these angles in a quadrilateral, the sum of their interior angles is 180, meaning that when you say 2x plus y plus 98 degrees plus 32 degrees, the answer must be 360 degrees. This implies that you have got 2x plus, so you add 32 to 98, you're going to get 130 degrees. This is equal to 360 degrees. So this implies that we have got 2x is equal to, or take note, 2x plus y here. So we have got 2x plus y being equal to 130, 360 degrees minus 130 degrees. All right, so when you say 360 minus 130, you're going to have 2x plus y being equal to 230. Being equal to 230. So now we have two equations that we have created. We have got two equations that we have created. The first equation is the one that is on top. First equation is the one that is on top, which is so the first equation is x plus y is equal to 180. And the second equation is 2x plus y is equal to 13 degrees. So we can solve these equations simultaneously. All right, you can use any method. All right, so in this case, I can use elimination by eliminating y, so I'll say minus. So this will cancel. So you have got x minus 2x is equal to 130 minus 230. All right. So when you say 180 minus 230, what do you get? You get a 50. So you have got negative x is equal to negative 50, meaning that you divide by negative 1 both sides, and our x becomes 50 degrees. Okay, that is how we get our x. So to get y, we use either equation 1 or equation 2. So we say x plus y is equal to 180 degrees, but y is 50, meaning that we say x is equal to 180 minus y, and x is equal to 180 minus 50 degrees, and our x is equal to 130 degrees. And we are done. Those are the answers. So there was an aspect of creating two equations and solve them simultaneously. All right. So this is the question 4. Okay. So we go to question 4b. That was A. We go to question 4b now. All right. So we are saying, suppose a metal wire is bent to form a semicircle with a radius of 14. Find it. So what we are saying is, you have a wire that is bent to form a semicircle like this. All right? Then the radius is 14, meaning that the distance from this point to that point is 14 centimeters. Then the same, find the total length of the metal wire. So to find the total length of the metal wire, we are saying you need to find the distance from this point. All right? So what are we going to do? You know that this is 14, it means even this side it is 14, all right? So what you need to do is you find the distance of this part, but you know that the distance or the circumference of a circle is 2 pi r, all right? Is 2 pi r. Okay, so 2 pi r. But as we are not interested in the whole circle, we are interested in half of it. So I'll divide by 2. So what do you get? You're going to have pi r, right? Meaning that now the length that we want will be given by pi r plus this, which is our diameter. All right, so we'll say our length is equal to pi. We can take 22 over 7 by our radius is 14 plus our diameter is 28 now. So this will give us 7 and 14 is 2. 2 times 22 it is 44. So 44 plus 28, and your answer you're going to get to be 72 centimeters. All right. Then Oh, I didn't see that we have another question. Sorry, I'll write it here. Number 2. Then we want to find the area of bounded by the wire, which is this. So this is a semicircle. So we're saying area of a semicircle, it is half pi r squared. All right. So we're going to say area is half times our pi is 22/7 times 14 squared is the same as 14/14. Okay, so you can allow me to erase this one now. So the best is, before I answer the question for you, can you pause the video, try to work it out yourself. All right. So 2 into 2, it is 1. Into 22, it is 11. Then 7 into 7, it is 1. Into 14, it is 2. So our area is equal to 1 times 11 times 14 times 2. So very easy for you to multiply. 1 by 11 is 11. Then you can say 14 by 2, all right, which is 28. Then you say 28 times 11. So you're going to get your area, which is 308 square centimeters. Those are the units, square centimeters. I hope it is okay. All right, we go to question 5, which could be the last question for our presentation in this video. Okay. Let me see if we have another one. Okay, good. So we'll do question 5. 5A. We are saying the sum of two numbers is 127. If the difference between the two numbers is 7, find the numbers. Now, we don't know these numbers, all right? So we are going to get any number. Say, let x and y be the two numbers. Because we don't know, be the two numbers. Then, if this is the case, it simply means, number 1, when you add x to y, the answer must be 127. All right? Number 2, when you subtract, the answer must be 17. Okay, so what does it mean? We have created the two simultaneous equations. We have created two simultaneous equations. So we can work them out. Maybe we say we use elimination by eliminating x. So because the signs are the same, I'm going to add, then x will go. So you remain with y. Take note here, we have to be a bit careful. Here we need to subtract because of the signs here that are the same. So this one will go. So it will be y minus y is equal to 127 minus 7. Okay, so this implies that you have got y plus y, which is equal to 120. This further implies that you have got 2y is equal to 120, and y. When you divide by 2, this imply that y is equal to 60. That's the meaning. Y is equal to 60. So if y is equal to 60, then what is x? All right, using equation 1, we will say x is equal to 127 minus y. So x is equal to 127 minus 60. Then x is equal to 67. Therefore, the two numbers are 60 and 67. Okay, so we go to the next question. Solve the equation. This is B now. X squared minus 10x plus 13 is equal to 0. By completing the square, leaving your answer in third form. So, because the coefficient here is 1, it means we are good to go. If we had the number 2, we are going to divide it by 2 throughout. Before you calculate, you must ensure that the coefficient of the variable that is raised to power 2 is a 1. Then you can take the constant to the right-hand side, so there will be negative 13. So you identify your B because our A is 1, our B is negative 10, and our C is negative 13. Right. Well, our C, sorry, is positive 13. So upon identifying B, you must find half of B. All right, you must find half of B. So half of B is in negative 5. So it's the negative 5 that will add both sides of the equation. So you have got x squared minus 10x plus negative 5 squared is equal to negative 13 plus negative 5 squared. This implies that you have got x minus 5 squared. You deal with this part and this part that have squares. So this will be equal to negative 13 plus the square of negative 5 is 25. All right, so you can say this is equal to x minus 5 squared is equal to, so negative 13 plus 25, you get 12. So to find x, you introduce a root to both sides, meaning that x is equal to x minus 5 is equal to plus or minus the root of what? 12. All right, so allow me to write it here. Okay, so meaning that we are going to say x upon rearranging the terms, x will be equal to 5 plus or minus the square root of 12. This is okay. This is our answer. Or we can say x is equal to 5 plus or minus the square root of 4 by 3. All right. This is the same as x is equal to 5 plus or minus the square root of 4 by the square root of 3. So this will be equal to 5 plus or minus the square root of 4 is 2, and square root of 3 as our answer. All right, so this is where we end for this presentation. We've just done the first 5 questions. All right, so the next 5 questions will be done in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to this channel as you'll be able to get more videos for your level and the other levels. In case you want to contact us, you can contact us on 0978 56 58 76. This is my number. Tapiri Kambani. Then you can also contact my colleague, Tambondo, on 0979 67 38 09. This is Mr. Mbondo Chaumba. So thank you so much, and may God bless you all. Till next time, shalom, shalom.